starting off hot with some wedding drama. How would you feel if your fiancé insisted on having his ex in your wedding party? Listen to this. A bride wrote on Reddit saying she and her groom got into a massive fight because she doesn't want his ex, a childhood friend of his, to be a part of their big day, especially since the two were once engaged. I know. He says that he should be able to have whoever he wants there to support him. So, Allison, you said you want to join in the fun. So I'm gonna ask you first, what are your thoughts on this?
Let's dive right in. I love some wedding drama, but I have a feeling that this wedding is gonna get called off. Yeah. This is a huge red flag for me. This isn't about trust or whether she's an ex-fiancé. This is about the bride feeling uncomfortable and the groom not hearing that and respecting that. She's already being very generous by saying she can come to the wedding, this ex-fiancé. Yeah. Does she really need to stand up there?
But ex-fiancé, totally agree, but childhood best friend. Those two rarely go together. I feel like one of them just needs to be an adult. You know what I mean? Like either the best friend needs to be like, I get this, I'm gonna bow out. Yeah. The bride needs to be, well, I'm interested in what the bride needs to be, but I think the husband, the fiancé, needs to be like, I honor my bride. The only one who shouldn't be, the bride's the problem.
I love how you just process that in real time.
In real time.
I don't know, I can see it from the perspective of, if I'm the bride, I think anyone can relate to this. We obviously all went to that place of like that feeling of like, this is gonna be a focal point. But as you mentioned, she was already okay with this ex being in the wedding. So theoretically, she's okay with this person. So my question is like, is this the hill you wanna die on in that relationship? If it is so important for him, when I put myself in his position, and if he knows inside of his heart, if any one of us know, I have a lot of friends with my exes, so I know I don't have any feelings for them anymore. So if this is truly dead and gone and he just is really focusing on the best friendship, the fact that she is actually saying no to that, to me, this is a huge red flag in both directions. They are not gonna make it. This is the thing.
You make a good point, but I feel like this reminds me of, you know that saying, it's like you give them an inch and they want a mile. It's good enough that she's there. Why do you have to push it and have her in the wedding party? I have to deal with this girl. She's gonna be part of this special day for me all day. She's special to you, but this is also my day, so respect my boundaries.
Isn't it their day? Isn't it our day?
No. Compromise. The only way you can plan a wedding.
If she has a boundary and that's her boundary, you have to respect that.
But he has a boundary too. He's like, this is my,
what he wants, it sounds like he wants his way. He's like, we're saying childhood best friend, but you also had sex with your childhood best friend.
Yes, you did.
So let's stop calling her a childhood best friend. You've seen her naked. You guys were intimate and you almost married. She's not just some friend from back in the day. She's a woman that you almost married. It's different, and you are making your wife-to-be feel insecure because it feels like you're choosing the ex over her, because you're making a massive deal over something where you should have the common sense to be like, you know what? She doesn't need to be in the wedding party. She actually doesn't even need to be here. And I really feel like it is the onus of the ex-fiancé to see this going on and say, you know what? This is the beginning of a very special relationship, and I don't need to be here.
To be the adult.
I can do something else.
I still think it's such a red flag for the husband, though. If he's not willing to compromise on this, marriage is about compromise. I've only been married for about 2 years now, and there's a lot of compromise that happens. If he's not willing to respect her feelings and do a compromise on this, I don't think this marriage is gonna work.
Did you guys have people you had sex with at your weddings?
That's a solid question.
My husband.
How many people have you had sex with at your wedding?
I'm an investigative journalist, too.
We're gonna move on here.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.